everyone, please subscribe to my channel in order to automatically be entered to win this beautiful 8-foot by 4-foot quartet whiteboard that I am using here. On New Year's Eve 2021, I will be selecting the lucky winner out of all my United States subscribers via video. Details of the contest can be found at math4th.org. Remember, all the money earned from this channel goes directly to UncleSonny's.org to help the homeless. Thank you. Hi everyone, I'm Isabella Valentino, and today we're going to be going over a little bit of calculus. So here you can see we have the question, does the limit of our function g of x as x approaches some number a have to equal g of a? So you may have seen this in a few of my other problems where I've discussed this, but I wanted to go into it a little further today. So let's say we have a graph, right? And this is a, some value on our x, right? So g of a can equal some number, right? Here. Let's say our graph looks like this, right? And there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So when we're asking this, right? We have the limit, the general limit, because we're not saying from the left or from the right. Okay? So this is the general limit. And again, with general limits, the limit of, in this case, it is g of x, not f of x. The limit g of x as x approaches our value a from the left, which is the negative side, has to equal the limit g of x as x approaches a from the positive side, or the right side, right? So when that equals, that means we have our general limit, okay? So when we're looking at this case right here, we can see that when we approach from the left side, right, we're coming in from the left, we can see it looks as if we're approaching the value 3 on the y, and same thing for when we're approaching from the right side, right? When we come in, we can see, again, it's approaching the value 3. So our general limit in this case, because this side equals 3 and this side equals 3, if we were to rewrite this, the limit g of x as x approaches a would equal 3, right? But here, now they're saying, does this have to equal to the value at g of a, where g of a is defined, right? So g of a is defined at 5, right? So 3 does not equal 5, right? So when they ask us if it has to be equal to each other, just write that. They do not have to be equal to each other, right? The trick with this is that it can be equal to, so some people might be inclined to say yes, but the trick is they say have to. Does it have to equal? No, it doesn't, because right here I just gave you one simple example where it does not. So yes, there are cases where it does, right? We could have a graph like this, where if we just do, right, we can have multiple graphs where it does, and we can have multiple graphs where it doesn't. So if we had just the same exact graph, but where it's defined at point A, well, let's say that's at 4. Yes, from the left side, it is approaching the same thing as it is from the right side, and it is also defined at that same point. Okay? So there are, again, points where it can be, but it does not have to be. So I hope that solved any confusion you guys may have had, and thank you guys so much for watching.